All right, today's episode comes because someone wrote a comment in the comments. See what can happen when you write comments in the comments? You reminded me about something I wanted to talk about for a while, and I read it and then, oh yeah, I should make an episode about that. It is an update on the whole cryptocurrency markets, what to buy, what to sell, what to invest in, what to ignore. And there's a lot of coins to ignore. So I wrote myself down notes so I could read them off and try not to forget anything I wanted to mention in this episode. And first of all, what have I been doing this year in the crypto markets? Well, way back in about March or April, when the prices were down, I put 14,000 bucks into certain cryptocurrencies. I invested in Bitcoin, Solana, Chainlink, Cardano, Doggy Coin, not Doge, I hate that, Doggy Coin, and Helium. At the time, I thought about investing in SUI, the SUI coin, but I didn't know enough about it at the time. And of course, within just a short period of time after I didn't buy SUI, the price nearly doubled. That's how things go for people like me, you know. But anyhow, throughout the year, the prices went up and down. I would watch the total value in my crypto account. 14, 17, 18, 15, 19, 17, 20, 15, 18, 17, and now I'm back down around 14 again. But SUI prices dropped down below $2 as they were when I didn't buy them the first time. So I put 1,000 bucks into SUI to get 500 SUI coins. So now I've got 15,000 bucks in the crypto markets and want to make it into, well, 30 would be nice or more. We really haven't had the big surge in crypto prices yet. It's gone up and down and fluctuated around all summer long, and that's okay, but it was never to the point where I thought, okay, we're peaked out, time to sell. I look on coinmarketcap.com at their little gauge for, the fear greed index, and it got up some, but never up above 90 or so when things are really maxed out. Okay, time to sell now. Look at that and other indicators and make your decisions. So all year long, we've had a lot going on with President Trump doing the great job he's been doing, getting everyone in line, closing the border, straightening out other countries with the whole trade deals. And every time on the news, especially people like China, they think they're going to tell Trump what to do, and no, they're not. Trump will announce, okay, fine, you want to give us a tariff? 100% more on you. Then all the crypto markets and all the markets, oh no, it's the end of the world. Everything's going to go, if prices crash, they go up, down, whatever. And once, okay, China, calm down. Okay, now we got a deal. Then prices come back up again, That is the whole thing, dealing with all the whole tariff thing. People are all twisted up about the whole tariff thing and what that does to the prices of coins and stocks and all that kind of stuff. Then you got the Federal Reserve, and they're like, well, we don't know. We're trying to be careful and watch what's happening and look at certain parts of the economy. Never mind that the real numbers are twice that, and it's common knowledge, but we're going to pretend it's this number here, this consumer price index, unemployment, new jobs. And every time they announce, hey, we made this many jobs, and a month later, oh yeah, let's revise that down again to a much lower number. Oh, so you based your last interest rate decision on the number you knew was going to be fake and was going to be changed down. Oh yeah, did you make the right decision then? This whole Federal Reserve. And everyone gets so worked up over 1/4 percentage point. Big deal. Back when the COVID happened, the Federal Reserve was moving the interest rate up 0.75% every month. And they should have put the rates up a lot more to knock down inflation. And they didn't. They tried to go halfway. Well, let's take our time. Let's be careful. It's not like the early 80s when Volcker jumped the rates from 11% to 20% overnight and blasted the rates, and it messed things up for a while, but it stopped inflation and got things back down and, straightened things out. Like a year or two into Reagan's presidency, the first time. Anyhow, the big market news today is the whole crypto options thing. I kind of understand the puts and calls things with their options. I haven't done any of it myself. It's too dangerous to mess around with. But long story short, options are going to expire, and people have to buy or sell coins whether they want to or not, because if they don't, they're going to lose even more money. So a bunch of selling is going on. Prices are being knocked down because of that. That's all it is. Not a big deal. Don't worry about it. So it's I've been through enough up and down cycles in crypto prices. I've seen it before. I've heard it before. Oh no, it's the end. It's the disaster. It's the whole end of the whole crypto markets. Yeah, okay. You can only cry wolf so many times before people say, oh yeah, in 3 months it'll be way back up again, and then you change your whole story. Oh, now it's great. I thought you said it was bad 3 months ago. Oh no, but yeah, well whatever. But now it's good. That's the kind of stuff you gotta put up with. Making money is never easy. So between the Federal Reserve messing up on the interest rates and the crypto options expiring and people have to sell, which crashes the price, then people who don't know any better think, oh, the prices are crashing. What's happening? No, it's just some people who invested and made the wrong choice, and now they have to pay for it, and it's messing things up. Then there's the whole thing about people will say, well, cryptocurrency isn't really an asset like gold or silver or platinum or, real estate or things like that. I say, cryptocurrency, I've said this before, crypto coins do not have to be an asset. The only thing a crypto coin has to do is I buy it for here and I sell it for here, and then I get more money. And then there's the whole thing about the value of money. Well, there's a difference between money becoming more valuable, like you get more money for something, like gold going from $2,000 an ounce to $4,000 an ounce. There's a difference between, now wait a minute, did the gold become more valuable or did the money become less valuable? Picture this. You're riding a 10-speed bike on a long, flat, straight road. You're riding along in top gear. You don't have to pedal very much. Now, you put that 10-speed bike down in low gear, and all of a sudden, you have to pedal a whole lot more to go the same speed. Each pedal stroke does less. That's just like a dollar now being worth less, so you have to have more dollars to get the same ounce of gold or whatever you want to buy with it. That's Tim logic. That's how it makes sense to me to explain it to you. I hope at least some of you can follow me along on that. So when you hear all the news, all the markets are doing this, stocks doing that, Trump's doing a great job, the Democrats totally screwed up the economy here for 43 days, trying to get free health care for illegals who shouldn't be here in the first place. And a lot of people went without their money, and boy, do I hope they remember that come the next election. That's going to be fun. These Democrats, they've been, not to get off on the politics, but the Democrats, they have just been screwing up by the numbers all year long, making themselves seem more and more insane and crazy and doing what's good for them and not for the people who voted for them. Keeping their political power and all that kind of thing. Anyhow, back to the whole cryptocurrency subject. What am I doing right now? These are the coins I've got my money in, and that's what I think is a good, solid, as far as crypto coins go, investment for the future. We just went through October. Now the new Trump fiscal budget is in place. Taxes are going to happen here because everyone's going to do things with their assets right now to get themselves in a good position by the end of the year for tax time. They'll buy or sell before the end of the year. So things are going to be all screwed up right now for the next month or so, with people just getting things, to make themselves a good deal for their tax refund. Come January, then, okay, you get a clear head now, at least a little bit more clear, and you can see, okay, we've done all that. Tax season is over. Now what? What's better for us now? So come spring, summer, I predict, crypto prices are going to go steadily upwards. They're going to have their ups and downs. They always do. But overall, prices will go up. The value of my crypto account, hopefully, will go from here to here, and the fear and greed index will be going up steadily. When it gets high, I'm thinking, okay, do you want to sell now? Sell now, move to cash, wait for the next big crypto price crash to happen, and then, buy back in. I saw in mid-September, Solana was touching $250 a coin. Today it's $135. And I thought about it then, hey, your account value is over 20,000. Do you think you should move to cash now? Because something's going to happen. Wait for the prices to dip, buy back in lower, and get some more coins and move it back up again. I thought about it. I should have. I didn't. So, whatever. I've been through this up and down cycle enough times to not really worry about it that much anymore. So, that's what I'm doing with my crypto coins right now. I'm holding what I have. I bought some more SUI because I got a second chance to buy SUI below $2 a coin, and now I have that. So I got 15 grand in the crypto markets right now. Want to turn into 30 or more. Where are we at here? Well, 11 minutes in this video. Okay. So that answers the question of the person who commented in the comments on my last video to say, hey, what do you think about this? And I say, well, I'm Loudmouth Tim. I'll tell you what I think about this. That's what I do. All right. Well, that's all for this episode. That's my thoughts on the current crypto markets and as it relates to the Federal Reserve, interest rates, crypto options, calls and puts, tariffs, Trump, China, and all the things that are affecting the economy and stock prices and crypto prices right now. So, continue commenting, hitting the like button, and try to promote my videos some more, get it out there. I got to get my watch hours way up to have any chance of monetization at all. So thanks for watching, and watch more of the videos there. Go back to my old videos from way back and find something you like in there. There's a lot of stuff I've talked about over the years.